because y equal to mx plus c. Multiple of x is 1. This is 1 upon 1 plus 2 into 1. This is tan inverse 1 by 3. Okay. Alpha, the angle between these two curves is lines y is x minus 1, y equal to 2x is tan inverse 1 by 3. Now what is the angle between these two curves? One is the ray and other is the parabola. Under this mapping, these are the images of the given curve. One thing is clear, what is the slope of 4u plus 3v is 0. The slope of the ray is very clear. What? Yes, dv by du, differentiate with respect to u. So 4 plus 3 dv by du is 0, 4 into u. So it would be minus 4 by 3. Minus a by b is the formula that ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is a line. Then its slope is minus 4 by 3. Now what is the slope of this? Okay, but before that, let's find first the slope and then we'll talk about the common point, because this is going to be the angle between these two curves. Let us call it theta. Okay. Now, what is slope of this u square plus 2u differentiating with respect to u? As in xy plane, in z plane, what is the slope? dy by dx. Here the slope will be dv by du. So you need to differentiate it with respect to u. What is that? This is 2u equals 2 times dv by du. So the slope dv by du is u. Now we need to find the common point. What is the common point of this ray and this parabola? And that point, by simplification, you just make one operator and simplify. The simple calculation will give you the value is minus 3,4. The common point is minus 3,4. That can be worked out. Common point is minus 3,4. Is it verified? Let us look at the point. Yes, u is minus 3. So this is u square is 9. And 2 into 4, 8 plus 1, 9. This is also verified. So, in z plane we have two lines, y is x minus 1, y is 2x. And the angle between these two curves is alpha is tan inverse 1 by 3. Under the mapping w is z square, we have two images and angle between them is theta. We have slope of the ray, that is minus 4 by 3. And what is slope of the parabola at the point minus 3, 4. Can you see? This value is clearly caught minus 3. Okay? Minus 3, 4. This is the slope. dv by du equals u. So minus 3. Again apply this formula for theta. Theta equals tan inverse. And you apply this formula, you will get after simplification, it is tan inverse 1 by 3. So, W equals Z square is the mapping that preserves angle between two curves. Not only that, magnitude and direction of the angle. Magnitude and sense of the angle. A mapping, in this example, mapping W equal to Z square preserves magnitude and direction of the angles between the curves y equal to x minus 1 and y equal to 2x. Such a mapping is called conformal mapping. A mapping that preserves magnitude and direction of the angle between two curves is called conformal mapping. So W equal to Z square is conformal mapping. Next slide. Yes, find the image of the line y equal to x under the mapping W equals Z plus 1 by Z. Exactly the same way we have simplified here. W is Z square. Then we just find W equal to Z plus 1 over Z. Put Z is x plus iy plus 1 over x plus iy. Simplify, find uv and then put y equals x. By eliminating you will find the image. Next slide. Yes. Find the image of the curve mod z minus 1 equals 1 under the mapping W equals Z square. Okay. Board. Blackboard. Blackboard. Please. Yes. Previous slide. This previous slide. Yes. Find the image of mod z minus 1 equals 1 under the mapping W is z square. Before that, let me take about mod z equals to. What is the image under the mapping W is z square? Okay. First of all, let's see this. Mod z is 2 only. So I have this part. Yes. It's a circle with center origin and radius is 2. So this is mod z equals to, radius is 2, I equals 2. Under the mapping W equal to z square, what is the image of this circle? First of all, we shall see this part. So this is W equal to z square is given. So what is mod W is mod z square. So mod z is 2. We have to find the image of 2. It is 2 square, so 4. And mod W is 4. And therefore mod W square is 4 square. And we know W is what? U plus IV. That repeatedly we take, it is Fz. So the image mod W square equals 4 square, that is U square plus V square equals 4 square. It is W is Z square. So in W plane, it is also a circle, but radius is the square of 2, right? We get a circle at a center at origin, and that is a bigger circle we get. That can be seen. Here radius is 2, it becomes radius 4. If the radius is 3, we can check this procedure. Our radius will become 3 square, so 9. W equal to Z square maps. Mod Z equals to is again in the circle. The radius becomes in the square and the center remains origin intact. Now let's move to the same slide. That our circle is mod Z minus 1 is 1. And we need to find its image under the mapping W equal to Z square. Okay. W equals U plus I. Mod Z minus 1 is what? So let us simplify it. X plus Iy minus 1 equals 1. Then it's a square. X minus 1 square plus y, just a minute, x minus 1, okay, plus y square is 1 square. This is a circle. Center is 1, 0 and radius is 1. Center is 1, 0 and radius is 1. Now, I want to compare with this. Okay, fine, let it be like that. So, mod Z minus 1 equal to 1 is a circle, center at 1, 0. So this is 1, 0. Alright, and radius is also 1. So it will be like this. This is our circle. Mod Z minus 1 equals 1. We have to find its image under the mapping W is Z square. Now let us take a more simplified form of this, that is x square plus y square minus 2x is 0. Okay. X square plus y square minus 2x is 0. We get into polar form, that is put x is r cos theta, y is r sin theta. So we know that r square is x square plus y square and r is always positive, r is greater than 0. So this quantity, this circle is r square minus 2r cos theta is 0. It is same as. So this is r is 2 cos theta. Now let me tell you once again, mod z minus 1 equal to 0 is same as r equal to 2 cos theta. We shall try to find the image of this curve rather than getting into xy plane, the Cartesian. We will be finding its image in a polar. So this is given circle. Our mapping W is z square. We take W also in polar form. In polar form. So we take U is R cos alpha and V is R sin alpha. As we have taken X is R cos theta, Y is R sin theta. So we take for Z is X plus IY, W is U plus IV, we take W also in a polar form. So what is W is R cos alpha plus I sin alpha. W is. Now what is W equal to Z square? Yes, Z is what? R cos theta plus I sin theta. Yes, we know the complex number in polar form and it is given here also. Z is X plus IY. X is R cos theta, Y is R sin theta, so it is. What is Z square? So Z square is R square using De Moivre's theorem. R square, then this becomes cos theta plus I sin theta square. It is cos 2 theta, I sin 2 theta. Okay. I repeat, W is R cos alpha plus I sin alpha in polar form. Z is also in polar form. So Z square is R square cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. Our mapping is W equals Z square. W equals Z square. And therefore equality of two complex numbers that we have studied in earlier standard, their radii are equal. So we get R equals R square and their argument differ by 2k pi. So we get 2 theta is alpha plus 2k pi. K is an integer. Okay. Equality of two complex numbers. We know it very well. Now, what is our aim? Our aim is to find the image of mod z minus 1 equal to 1. Mod z minus 1 equals 1 is same as r equal to 2 cos theta. So we shall find the image of this. And our image will be in what? W equal to U plus IV, but U and V are taken in polar form, capital R and alpha. Here polar coordinates are capital R and alpha. Okay? Whereas in Z, small r and theta. So R equals R square. And what is R? Is 2 cos theta. So this is 2 cos theta square. And it is same as 2 into 2 cos square theta. Alright, because this is 4 cos square theta. Now 2 cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. The formula of 2 cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. And 2 theta is 2k pi plus alpha. So it becomes 2 into 1 plus cos alpha plus 2k pi. And 2k pi is the period of cos. 2 pi is the period, 2k pi, k is integer. So this is 2 into 1 plus cos alpha. The image is R equals 2 into 1 plus cos alpha. Now we shall just see it represents cardioid. R equal to 1 plus cos alpha represents cardioid. So the image of the circle mod z minus 1 equals 1 is the cardioid. R equals 2 into 1 plus cos alpha. Next slide. Yes, this example. Okay. If alpha and beta are fixed points, then
just give it.
Previous slide. Yes, if alpha and beta are fixed points of a bilinear transformation, then so that W minus alpha upon W minus beta equals lambda into Z minus alpha upon Z minus beta. Please keep it like that. This alpha and beta are fixed points. So fixed points of bilinear transformation. So we have F alpha equal to A alpha plus B upon C alpha plus B equals alpha, and f beta, alpha is a fixed point of w equal to fz, so we have this. Then this is a beta plus b upon c beta plus d, and that is beta. Now the question is w minus alpha upon w minus beta. W is fz, so az plus b upon cz plus d, minus alpha, so a alpha plus b upon c alpha plus d, upon this is w is a beta, sorry, az plus b upon cz plus d, minus beta, so a beta plus b upon c beta plus b, c beta plus d. Now friends, if you simplify this from the statement, please get me the statement, previous slide. Yes, look at the statement, looks little complicated, but the solution is much more simpler than the statement. All you need is to know what is the fixed point. F alpha is alpha, f beta is beta, then substitute and simplify. You will be getting this lambda is a number that I can get you, then it is z minus alpha, z minus beta. Now last minute I'll get you the value of lambda. After this procedure, even lower standard student can also be able to solve this part. Lambda you will find is c beta plus d upon c alpha plus d. This is the complete solution of. Thank you very much.